Okay, I'm going to explain to you guys how I carve pumpkins. This isn't necessarily the only way to carve pumpkins, but this is how I do it. So what you're going to want to do is first look up an image of whoever or whatever you want to carve into your pumpkin, and try to find a photo that's high contrast. And once you found that photo, you can do it with like any photo editor, but it's really easy to just put it into PowerPoint and go increase the contrast even more, as much as you possibly can, and then recolor it until it's just black and white. After that, you need to pin it onto your pumpkin. You can try using tape, but I've never been able to get the tape to stay on the pumpkin, so just use thumbtacks, and no one will be able to see the holes, so it doesn't really matter. And then you're going to take a little tool and you need to outline the parts that you're going to cut by poking little holes. You can take a toothpick and do this. Just take a toothpick and go around and make little holes. And then you can take the paper off, and you can either take a saw and carve all the way through, and they sell electric saws now to do this, which are fabulous. Or if you don't want to go all the way through, you think you want a gradient, or you just don't want it to be that bright, what you can do is go in with any tool that you use for like clay carving. Those are really good for carving your pumpkin. So hopefully that helps. This is how my Castile pumpkin came out. Sometimes it's really cool to have something in the background of your pumpkin. So for instance, on Castile's pumpkin, we wanted him to have wings, but we didn't want to put them in the forefront. So what you should do is turn the pumpkin around and then carve all the way through. You can't do shaving on this one. Whatever shape you want, and then when you put the pumpkin against a wall, that part will project up onto the wall. One year we did two little mice in the front, and in the background we had a cat with the moon behind it, and that's what projected huge up on the wall behind the little mice. Side note, not everyone is good at carving pumpkins, so don't beat yourself up if on your first try your pumpkin is not beautiful. I really fudged up Dean's lips, okay? I haven't shown anyone that pumpkin yet.